everybody. I hope that you are well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 5 English lesson on related words, right? So, we'll be doing our grade 5 English lesson on related words. And before we start, you're going to log into aplusstudents.ca. Once you have logged into aplusstudents.ca, and then we're going to log in with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of language arts, grade 5. After we selected grade 5, then we're going to choose the grade 5, and then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter, of related words. So our chapter is related words. So our chapter is related words. Our subject is English, which is language arts, grade 5. And the lessons that we're going to be focusing on under the chapter of related words is to select the words that don't belong. So we're going to select the words that don't belong. All right, so when it comes to related words, right, a word that is similar to another word or has a closely related meaning, right, we call those related words. And it's even if we listen to the word, if we hear the word related, right, it is things that is either something that is either close, related, or it is similar to one another. So a word that is similar to another word or has a close relationship meaning, we call those related words. All right. So we see that related words, right? It is a word that is similar to another word or has a closely related meaning to the other word, right? For example, if you look at the word cold, right? So instead of saying it is just cold, we can also say it is chilly, right? So cold and chilly are related words because it has a closely related meaning to one another. So it's different words, but it basically means the same, right? The same as funny. Like if somebody's funny, you can either say that, oh, you are funny, or you can say that it was humorous or you are humorous, right? Or they say, let's compare it, a joke, right? It's a funny joke, it's a humorous joke, right? So which means that both funny and humorous are related words. The same with nice, right? Nice. And then we have nice, right? Nice. You can either say something is nice, you can say someone is nice, and then with a word that is similar in, or let's say a related word, we can then say it is pleasant. And then we have yummy and we have delicious. Yummy and delicious. So yummy and delicious. If something is yummy, it's like saying, "Ooh, it is very nice." Or you can say yummy, meaning also that the food or something is delicious, or vice versa. But these are related words to, let's say, one another, or words that might be related to each other, if we should put it like that. And we are doing our lesson on aplusstudents.ca. And we see that the lesson that we are focusing on is to select the words that don't belong. Right? We need to select the word that don't belong. All right. So we're going to have to select the word that don't belong, right? It does not belong at all. Yeah, it says we need to select the action that does not belong. I'm going to rewrite it so it can be easier to see. It says, we're going to redo that one. It says nibble, false, nibble, bite, so we have nibble, then we have bite, chomp, whistle. So if we look at these two words, right? If we look at these words, we need to find words that are related. So we basically need to choose between nibble or bite. So it's either nibble or bite or whistle or chomp. So nibble, bite, chomp, whistle. What is a word that does not belong? These are not words that are all related, right? So words that are related means that it is words with the similar meanings to one another, right? Which means that if I nibble something, right, it's the same as me biting on something, right? So nibble, bite, chomp, or whistle. So which one of these words does not belong? And we can then say, that whistle does not belong. So whistle, so whistle doesn't belong. So we remove whistle because whistle has got nothing to do with either nibbling or it has got nothing to do with biting, right? All right, let me rewrite it. It says eye, hand, cheek, nose. So eye, hand, cheek, nose. We need to select the word that don't belong, that does not belong. There's eye, hand, cheek, nose. And if you look at most of those words, right? If you look at most of those words, it basically relates to something, specifically the face. So eye, hand, cheek, and nose. Yes. So well done. And I also like how you basically gave a clear, it's like where you specifically say hand is not, it's not a body part of the face, right? So hand has got nothing to do with face. Hand is not on our face. We have eye that's on the face, cheek is on the face, and nose is on the face. So well done. Hand does not belong. All right, we need to select the action that does not belong. Does not belong. We have boil, wash, roast, bake. So boil, wash, roast. So roast or bake. What does not, which word does not belong there? Is it boil, wash, roast, or bake? And I need to also see what are the similarities between the others, especially in meaning. So boil, wash, roast, bake. Which one of these does not belong? All right. And if we select one of these words, then we can say wash is not a related word, right? Because wash is not a way to cook. Remember, we wash our, let's say, our meat, we wash our veggies and stuff before we cook. However, when it comes to boil, roast, or bake, that is a way of cooking, right? So you can either boil something, you can either roast something, or you can bake something, right? So that is why we call it related words, because they are closely related to in meaning, right? They are kind of similar in meaning, if we should put it like that. So wash is not, it doesn't belong there. All right. Let's quickly go next first. We need to also select the related words. Here we have fasten, fear, attach, link. I'm going to write it down. We have fasten, tear, attach, or link, right? If we look at these words, we have fasten, tear, attach, or link. And if we look at these words, right, then we can say, no. Look at this words, fasten, right? We have te, we have attach, and we have link. So if we look at these words, which one of these words does not belong? Which one of these words does not mean anything to do with fastening or something? Wait, this is it shows linking. It's almost like it's something that is connected. And yes, te does not belong there. Te doesn't belong there, right? Because fasten is basically closely related, let's say, to attach, to link up, right? And that is, of course, based on the. So fasten, te, attach, and link. And te does not belong. Because fasten, attach, and link, these are words that basically they all name a certain way or ways in which we can connect things, either by fastening it, either by attaching it, or by linking it, right? So te does not belong. All right, we are by the next one. We have dawn, evening, dusk, and month. So we have dawn, we have evening, we have dusk, and we have morning. So we have dawn, we have evening, we have dusk, and we have not even morning, we have month. Sorry, I thought it's month. So if we look at these words, right, can you look at certain words that are related in meaning? And a word that does not belong there. So basically, when it comes to, let's say, times of the day, right? Because the time of the day is either it's at dawn, it's in the evening, it is dusk, right? That's time of day. So now, if we were to select the word that is not part of the time of the day, which word would that be? So dawn, evening, dusk, and then we have month. So dawn, evening, dusk, and month. So if we were to circle specifically the word that does not belong, and then we can say month, because month is not a time of the day, right? So month does not belong, right? Because dawn, evening, and dusk, they all name a specific time of the day. All right. It says we need to select the body parts that doesn't belong. The body parts that doesn't belong. And this is basically the same because we said the hand is not related to eye, cheek, and nose because eye, cheek, and nose has got to do with the person's face. All right, let's go to our test. So now we're going to our test, right? We need to select the items that does not belong. It doesn't belong. So if you look at the specific words, right, we need to select a word that does not belong. Let's say with these related, closely knit other words. Okay, so we have a ruler. So we need to select the items that does not belong. We have ruler, we have a timer, we have a watch, and we have a clock. What is the word that does not belong? Yes, if we select, let's say, the item that doesn't belong, then we're going to select the first one, right? And ruler is correct, right? Because timer, watch, clock, right? That is all to do with time, right? And a ruler has got nothing to do with time. Well done. We need to select the item that does not belong. We have glue, we have ribbon, string. So words that does not belong. We have glue, ribbon, string, and rope. So glue, ribbon, string, rope. We need to select the item that does not belong to those related words. So we have glue, we have ribbon, string, and rope. And we will select glue, right? Because ribbon, string, and rope, those are all related, right, to one another. But glue is not related at all. All right, so well done, guys. We need to select the action that does not belong. The action that doesn't belong on there. It's style, shampoo, boil, and cut. So style, shampoo, boil, or cut. Action that doesn't belong. We have style, we have shampoo, we have boil, and we have cut. So style, shampoo, boil, cut. What is the word that doesn't belong there? All right, and if we select the word that doesn't belong there, we will select boil. Right? Because if you go to the salon, you can either ask for them to style your hair, either coming for a shampoo wash, or you come for a cut. So it was basically boiling is not part of these related words for you. So boil is our. All right. So now we have poorly, we have slowly, we have swiftly, and we have quickly. So we have poorly, slowly, swiftly, or quickly. So we now need to select the word that does not belong there. So poorly, slowly, swiftly, or quickly. We need to select the word that does not belong. All right, and if we select the word that does not belong, we'll select poorly, right? Because either if you say slowly, swiftly, quickly, it is a way in which someone does something. Either they're very slow, they're doing it slowly, or they're very fast and they're doing it swiftly and quickly, right? So number one is correct. So well done. Number one is correct. We need to select, oopsie. We need to select the action that doesn't belong. We have announce, we have write, tell, or say. We have announce, we have write, we have tell, and we have say. What is the word that does not belong over here? We have announce, right, tell, and shy. All right, so if we were to select the word that does not belong over there, right? And then yes, we will choose the second option, which is right. Because when it comes to announcing, it's like you're telling people, right? So announcing, telling, or saying is basically the same as telling someone something, right? But writing is totally different. So we have that doesn't belong is right. So the place that does not belong. We need to select the place that doesn't belong. It is moon, hive, den, nest. Moon, hive, den, and nest. So we have moon, we have hive, beehive, we have a den, and we have a nest. So words or places that does not belong. All right, then if we select the word that doesn't belong, we'll say it is moon, right? Because if we look at hive, den, and nest, right, that is a form of either place, it's a form of shelter for a specific animal, right? Hive is a specific a shelter for a specific animal. A den is a specific shelter for a specific animal, as well as a nest, right? So moon does not belong. So number one is correct because moon doesn't belong. Now we need to select the activity that does not belong. The activity we have swing, sweep, scrub, wipe. So we have swing, sweep, scrub, or wipe. What is the word that does not belong? The word that does not belong. Swing, sweep, scrub, wipe. All right, so basically we will select swing, right? So swing is a word that does not belong. So number one, which is swing, it doesn't belong. Because we have words like sweep, scrub, and wipe, right? That is all words that forms part of, let's say, cleaning, right? So basically, if we look at these words, right, sweep, scrub, and wipe, right, those are words that are related. We call those related words because the meanings are similar, right? Sweeping is a form of cleaning, scrubbing is a form of cleaning, as well as wipe is a form of cleaning. All right. Yeah, we need to select the description that be where that doesn't belong. We have foolish, we have clever, friendly, and intelligent. Foolish, clever, friendly, and intelligent. So we have foolish, clever, friendly, and intelligent. So, what is the word that doesn't belong? We have foolish, we have clever, we have friendly, and we have unintelligent. Unintelligent meaning that someone is not intelligent. Okay, we already have one word that says foolish. What do you think is a word that doesn't belong there? We have one person says foolish. We have foolish, clever, friendly, and intelligent. All right, if we are going to select the word, right, or the description that doesn't belong, we have foolish, right? It's like we are being silly. We have clever, we are like smart, friendly, you're being nice, and we have unintelligent, where you are not smart at all, right? So if we look at those descriptions, what is a word that does not belong? And a word that does not belong, right? We can even say it is actually, okay? Somebody said foolish, but I honestly think it's maybe friendly because friendly is not related to being foolish, clever, or unintelligent. Let's let's try foolish, right? But I think it's friendly. I also thought it's friendly because remember, foolish, clever, or unintelligent is to do with almost like how good or how bad you are in school, maybe, right? So friendly did not belong there at all because friendly is to do with something else, right? Friendly being nice, whereas foolish, clever, and unintelligent is to do with almost like academic smart, right? Book smart type of thing. All right, let's do two more. We need to select the action that does not belong, right? That doesn't belong. We have sneaker, giggle, chew, or chuckle. We have sneaker, giggle, chew, or chuckle. What is a word that does not belong? Like giggle is to laugh, chewing is where you're either chewing or eating something. Sneaker is also like to laugh. It's like a silly laugh that you're giving, as well as chuckle. It's also to do with either laughing like in a weird way, like in a quiet way. So what is the word that does not belong? So what doesn't have anything to do with laughing? So all these words, it's to do with laughing. The actions is to do with laughing. So what does not have anything to do with laughing? All right, so if we want to select the action that does not belong part of this group, right, which is not related to either laughing, right, then we would say it is chewing, right? Because chewing is not related to laughing. Because sneaker is to do with laughing. Giggle is to give off almost like a small little laugh. Chuckle is to also give off like a soft laugh, right? But chewing is to do with eating. So well done, chewing is correct. So now let's do the last one. We need to select the description that does not belong. It doesn't belong. We have during, we have after, we have old, and we have before. Which one does not belong? We have during, we have after, we have old, and we have before. So the description that we need to give that does not belong at all, it is not related to one another. All right, so if we select the description that does not belong, that is not part of during, after, or before, then we can say it's old, right? So old is not related to either it being during, it being after, or it being before. So old does not belong. So well done, guys. All right, so that is our lesson on related words, right? Remember, we said related words are basically words that are, it's almost like they have some form of similar meaning to one another, right? And we made a few examples now of different related words. So it is not necessarily words that are exactly the same. So it's like different words, but the meanings are slightly like similar, right, to one another, right? Which means that it's almost like if we were to group them in the form of different descriptions like laughter or time of day, um, and so on, then those we will call related words. So also what we did was we then identified words that does not belong, meaning that words that does not belong part or that is not part of the related words. All right, so this is now the end of our lesson on related words. Thank you very much, grade 5, for joining our class. Thank you very much for being interactive, and I really hope you're going to have a good day further. Goodbye.